Okay, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing the Dune Awakening beta test. I did get access. So I did the very beginning tutorial, which is basically make a base, figure out what's going on. So yeah, I wanted to get to that point so I could show you guys more of the actual game instead of the fetch quest or yeah any of that beginning stuff. Let me turn this back on. We also build some lights. It's very dark in here, isn't it? Floor lights. Floor lights are cool. Floor lights are cool. Do that there. So this game is a lot like Rust, for anyone that's played that. I don't want to adjust the height. I want to rotate. That off the ground? No. Okay. So, think we'll put one over here. Okay, and then no, go back. Do a wall light here. Wall light here. Are there ceiling lights? There's a floating light. Can't put these on the ceiling. Huh, okay. Well, I guess those are just gonna be, that's just gonna be dark. Okay. Obviously, the lighting's a little weird. I didn't really mess around with that a whole lot, so I didn't see that yesterday, but it's okay, it's okay. It is a beta, like I said. Anyway, sorry. So this game is very similar to Rust. But it is good if you're not a fan of PvP, which is Rust. Because I think a lot of the PvP is optional, and I don't think you can just go around raiding bases, which is going to turn a lot of people off to the game, but I think that will also help. I mean, because the problem with Rust is, if you aren't basically playing the game as like a full-time job, you're screwed. And your base is going to get raided in 5 seconds, right? So, I think this is a good change. And as you can see, it's an MMO, so there are people building all around me. There are, that base down there was not there when I played yesterday. So there's constantly people building. Huge map. This is the only part I've uncovered, and it goes, yeah, it goes far. It takes forever to scroll, but yeah. So Griffin's Reach trade post is where? Why are these markers here? That's what I want to know. I am not entirely sure where I'm supposed to be going. But, so there's a whole research tree that as you complete objectives, it unlocks more and more you can craft. Skill tree with tons of different skills. You pick a class when you make your character, and that's the skills you get, obviously. So I've done all of these tutorial challenges, basically, and we're here. It's not tracked, that's why I can't see it. I think. Still not seeing it. Thing in my compass. So, that's a problem. Yeah, and you can see completable by a party member. If you're playing with a group of friends, you don't you can split up for these quests. You don't all have to do them, which I think is really cool. Okay. Do I have that on the map at least? A lot of scavenger camps. There it is. Okay. That red marker, if you guys can see that on my compass, is actually a worm. So that's gonna be fun. This is a Sardaukar ship. For any of you that haven't seen the movies or anything of Dune, you're gonna have no idea what I'm talking about. But there's really no easy way to explain the plot of this game. So, as you can see, as I'm running across the sand as well, there's that little worm meter in the middle. If that ever gets red, that means you're in danger. But obviously, it's kind of flashing orange-red. That means a worm can hear me, and it's probably on its way. So, we'll worry about it when it gets closer, but... Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. So, yeah, that red means it knows where you are, and it will come for you in about 5 seconds. So, I think I can make it over here, and I should be safe, but... Yeah, so we should be good. Objective's very far away, and I do not have a vehicle yet. That's unfortunate. And you can see the little sun bar in the top middle. The longer you're in the sun, the more dehydrated you get, because obviously water is a big deal. This is how you collect resources. It's a lot like No Man's Sky. I think it's really cool, though. I love the way they do it in this. So... But yeah, as you're running through the sun, that bar is going to fill up. When you're dehydrated, you lose water faster, which is with that blue bar on the left side, bottom left. And the more dehydrated you are, the less stamina you have. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to sit here. Because theoretically, I should be able to get in the shade here. Well, except that the sun is moving. I don't think so. Alright, we'll just keep going. We're gonna get... Yeah, so when this bar fills, my water is going down super fast, you can see. I do have a still suit on, so that helps a lot, because you can drink the water from your still suit. But normally that's very bad. And I'm probably about 2 hours in, so I didn't want to bore you guys with the beginning stuff. And especially, I mean, when you watch a game, and then if any of you guys do end up playing by yourself, obviously you're going to not want to know the very beginning. So I wanted to show where it kind of diverges. We're in the open world now, so your playthroughs aren't going to be exactly the same as mine from here. But yeah, I'm having a pretty good time. You can probably see it's a little taxing sometimes. It is Unreal Engine 5, so it's gonna be look super good, but the performance is going to take a hit, most likely. I don't know why. There we go. I was like, I don't know why my sun meter isn't building. Yeah, so to mine things, you like run over to a node, and it shows that little line. That's all you do to get it. So, I really like that. I think that's a great change from all of the other survival crafting games that basically do it the exact same. Hit tree or rock with something, and then it does something else. Okay. So this is a moisture-sealed cave. I'm not meaning to actually but so there's a bunch of weapons as well. Obviously the main kind of weapon you're getting is just your knife or a melee weapon. One cool thing is you can make this extractor, so when you kill people, you can extract their blood, which you can then recycle into water. That's basically the main way to get water in this game. Obviously, yeah, if you know anything about Dune, water is probably the most important resource here. So, I don't know if I've mentioned, I'm also a huge Dune fan. I've read the books, obviously I've watched the movies. So when I saw this game coming out, I was pretty excited. That's why I made sure to get access. So the game doesn't release for about another month. Yeah, just seeing stuff like that is so cool to me. That's even really a thing they programmed in. Because I feel like a lot of people wouldn't waste their time with that. There's also, yeah, like Breath of the Wild climbing, basically. So that's really cool. You can climb anything. I'm gonna fall. Ow. You can climb upside down. It's pretty cool. If you guys are fans of survival crafting, I would definitely check this out. And I know this isn't going to be the most engaging video. I hope it's not boring by any means, but it is cool. I just wanted to show you guys because I'm going to play it anyways, so I figured might as well record it. Yeah. Hopefully some of you guys are interested. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll go up a different way. Holy crap. I don't even know if we have to climb up there, honestly. There is a whole crafting system. I don't know if I've mentioned that. But speaking of bandages, I'll have to craft some a little bit, so. You just go here. There's this whole list of things. And as you unlock things, you get more things. I don't have plant fibers, so I can't make one of those. But yeah, see, climb like this. Okay, guess I can't continue that. I just need to get up here. Well, there goes a worm. The stuff I've seen of this game makes me so excited. I guess I'll just climb up this side. There's no reason not to. I've seen some of the stuff that's going to happen when the game fully releases, or just like when the servers have actual populations. I'm excited. I'm really excited. There's going to be big server events. Almost like World of Warcraft style events. I really need to get into shape. Is this good enough? There we go. Okay. Water is a big problem. You know, the more water, you can kind of see there's like little lines on the water meter. The more water you have, you get extra stamina, which is so nice, especially if you're doing stuff like this. Wow. Come on. Come on. Thank you.
Alas, Offworlder, it seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Haga Basin. Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head. And while I'm flattered to be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life complicated. Take a look around.
This is cool.
There's a contract on the board that might interest you, but be careful. Civilized men are not to be trusted.
Okay. Copper required. Deliver 40 copper ore to the trade post. Huh. Deliver ore to contract board and then contact issuer. Okay. Yeah, see. So now I'm in a PvE area. There's a base right there. I don't know why there's a base right there, but... I'm also willing to bet there's not copper ore up here. Unfortunately. Probably gonna have to go all the way back down. And then come back up, so... We'll do that. Yeah, there's some down there. That is one nice thing too, is when you're falling, if you try to climb, you can catch yourself. Which is probably kind of cheating, but... It's nice. It's nice when these cliffs are super high. I can't cut in a straight line, apparently. Okay, and there is all the copper ore I need. So, yeah, we can climb. We should be able to climb back up this. There's a lot of ledges. Means you just gotta wait for the stamina, unfortunately. Yeah, now my water meter, even drinking my recycled water, is below that first line, so I don't get the stamina I was getting before, unfortunately. Before any of you get mad that I'm jumping while I'm climbing, I am aware that uses more stamina. I just am impatient, so... Okay. Yeah, let's not do that. Okay. And, I don't know if it's implemented in the beta. There's gonna be... So you can earn money. Right, Arrakis has a... Or, I guess the whole system, Empire has a currency. You can get that money here and go to a trading post and trade with players from all other servers. So each... I don't know. There's a bunch of servers that you choose for your home base, and in that server there's a bunch of worlds. I don't really remember how it works, but it is a thing. Deposit. Deliver. Buy a unique Hydra Leader John schematic from the merchant. Where's the merchant? You? You look like a merchant.
Hey, stop. I know the face of every sand-sucking bandit, scavenger, and merc from here to Harko, and I don't recognize you.
Yeah, I just
so
got
perhaps
shot
you'll give us the courtesy of who you are, and while you're at it, why our airspace is crawling with Sadukar. It's a good story, I'll give you that. But even a sandworm might choke on it. Nobody escapes a Sadukar security grid.
This is talking about stuff you guys didn't see. Like the very
Welcome
beginning.
to Griffin's Reach, stranger. The rules here are simple. Pay up front and don't cause trouble, or we'll toss you into the storms. Good? Name's Mir. I do the trading and the talking.
Okay.
My silent partner here
Unique water
does the
container
fighting.
created by the
And
Fremen
there's the
for going on a
contract board
journey.
in the corner, if
For those
you
going on a
need
journey
work.
of seeking, often carried by Wally on their trial of Akil. The contents were donated from the entire set as a sacrifice for good luck. Stores more water than ordinary leaky johns. I don't have an ordinary one, so I'll take that. Yes, please. So yeah, I'm buying things here with Solari, which is the currency. I don't think there's really anything I don't have here. I think a lot of this stuff is things that people have sold, like real players. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Sell. What can I sell? I don't have anything that sells for very much, so we're just gonna mill it. Okay. What's next? Scrap metal, wrecking crew, and contact board. Okay. I do think I'm gonna end this one here. I think I'm gonna do another video just to show a little more. Maybe I'll try to, I don't know, find other things to do, but yeah, so this is cool. I just wanted to show it to you guys. I hope you guys think this is interesting. And yeah, if you guys want to get in a server with me or anything like that, I can post what server my world is in or whatever. That could be fun, but I'll probably stream this when it comes out as well. I'm really excited. So thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.